Hi, I'm David Ezekiel, transitional pastor for the First Federated Church of Peoria. Welcome to our midweek moment. Edwin Hubble Chapin once said, "Every action of our lives touches on some chord that will vibrate in eternity." Another way of stating that would be to think globally, act locally. But you may wonder just how your actions can make a difference in the world, especially when you open the newspaper, check the news feed on your iPad, or watch the news on TV, and you just feel overwhelmed, maybe even paralyzed by all the woes of the world. There's just so much work that needs to be done that you really would be forgiven for feeling that anything that you do is insignificant and pointless. However, if you want to surmount this feeling of helplessness and hopelessness, allow me to suggest that you consider that phrase called the butterfly effect. Now, it's a core component to modern chaos theory that asserts that even a seemingly insignificant event can have major consequences. Now, you may have heard it stated as a butterfly flapping its wings on one side of the world can set off a chain reaction of events that results in a tropical storm on the other side of the world. But before you dismiss this, recall that Jesus uttered a similar kind of statement when he said that if you want to change the world, he said, offer a cup of cold water in his name. Now, what's being said is that small acts of kindness can make a world of difference. Now, ancient Jewish texts provide us with two important ideas to help counter the paralysis that sometimes comes from feeling overwhelmed. In the first, it is written that whoever saves a life, it is considered as if he saved an entire world. The second says that you are not obligated to complete the work, but neither are you free to stop doing it. Now, the first idea reminds us of the significance of each person and hence the importance of our actions, no matter how few people we actually affect. The second idea reminds us that we must act regardless of how much else there is to do. They form portion of the basis of the philosophy of Tikkun Olam Tzedakah, meaning mending the world through righteousness, social action, and justice. Allow me to illustrate from a story found in the book Chicken Soup for the Soul, which captures this ancient idea. A man was walking on the beach at low tide, casting back into the ocean starfish that had been washed ashore. A stranger approached him and asked him why he bothered to do what he was doing. After all, there were thousands of starfish on the beach and hundreds of other beaches besides. Can't you see that you can't possibly make a difference? The man looked at the stranger, bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it back into the ocean. It made a difference to that one, he said. Let me encourage you to take some time to think about the causes that are important to you, and then commit to an action, no matter how small, that will make a difference. And do this every day for the rest of your life, and you will change the world through your acts of justice. I'm David Ezekiel. Thank you for sharing this midweek moment with me.